Good morning and welcome to Purple Island here in Qatar. I've never been here before, but we're just going to have a quick look at the information boards before we set off. Quite an extensive area of greenery here. Lots of bird sound. Beautiful. Just before sunrise. Right, let's explore some more. So just coming to the end of the boardwalk and reaching this area of kind of slightly raised land here, like a little bit like a Simba rock from The Lion King. So from the top of the hill here, get good views. Over there's some sort of aqua park where you can hire some kayaks and go around these mangroves in a kayak, and you can see how extensive these mangroves are. Apparently sometimes you can see flamingos here, which is nice. And there you can see the sun rising slightly to the north of east, and so I guess that is pretty much due east really now. And you see it's very hazy, the sky, and I think it will get out fine later on. Now apparently Purple Island gets its name from a plant that used to provide the kind of materials for a dye, that you could dye clothes or material in purple. Maybe this is it, I don't know, but yeah, let's have a close up. So we're just exploring this area here. Beautiful morning. Across the water. There's see the colours of the canoes and boats that are for hire. So I might try and zoom in on there with my 30x zoom. But what a lovely morning, and so much bird sound, which is really nice to hear, and beautiful flowers and plants. So very nice place to come here on a Saturday morning. So the football stadium that you can see in the distance, we think that's where the opening ceremony for the World Cup is going to take place. A magnificent stadium, designed like one of the traditional tents that you get out here in the desert. Well, walking back towards the car. Been a really interesting time exploring the island. Tried to do a bit of wildlife photography. Quite a few different species of crabs by the look of it we've seen. We've seen some birds. I think they're egrets, but they were in the distance. Really enjoying using my Panasonic zoom camera 30 times, and it enables you to get in quite close to things, well, do some photography, I guess, that you just couldn't do without that kind of zoom. So it's been very enjoyable. I've never been here before, so I've really enjoyed finding out a little bit about this place and seeing it. And in the distance, seeing the World Cup stadium that I believe is going to be used for the opening ceremony of the World Cup later on this year in November. So that's where we're heading now. So hopefully take some pictures of that. So after our little adventure in Purple Island, we've come to Bayt Stadium, which is incredible. Designed like a desert tent. And here we are, Bayt Stadium. And later on this year, with all these people going in, this is what it'll look like. The crowds there, ready to cheer their teams. And here we are, just outside. This is it from one side. And we're going to kind of run and walk around it and take a few pictures on the way. Just running around the stadium on this running track. And there's some kind of pedalos you can hire out onto the lake in the park there by the stadium. And very nice. Magnificent structure. Amazing, amazing design. So McDonald's here, obviously shut for Ramadan, but during the day. And there's the Stag Cafe, and there's the stadium in the background. So come round to the other side of the stadium. This is a fine running track, nice and spongy, easy on the legs. So continuing our run around the stadium. Very clever lights. The kind of, I guess, the needles used to weave the fabric of the thread that make up the tent kind of been used. So all around here, the lights are kind of got the eye of the needle on top, which is a nice design feature, I think. So from a breezy Bayt Stadium here in Qatar, thank you for joining me at Purple Island and here this morning, and I will see you on the next one.